Let me share with you the biggest lie I've been told when I started coachings. Coachings in the meaning of me attending coaching and learning. I was told that if I want to be successful, I have to follow and become and do exactly what another successful people do. It's the biggest lie and the biggest harm you can do to yourself. It obviously hurt me a lot, because what happens when you try to be or follow or do exactly what others do is you are denying the true nature of who you are. You are not sharing your true essence because you are trying to be someone else. And you know, your body is pure intelligence. It's a vibrating consciousness. It's so powerful, so it knows exactly who you are, and it knows also what is good to do, what is not good to do. And you have also something very important and something very, very powerful, and that is your intuition. And when you start following in the meaning of doing exactly what others do, you don't listen to it. You just shut everything what your body is telling you, everything what you came to here to do. Well, there can be some exceptions, of course, but in general, you are trying to convince yourselves, your body, your intuition, your nervous system, that you are someone who you are not. And it will not be convinced because it has the true knowing of who you are. And that is where burnout starts, that is where unhappiness starts, it is where hustling without results or with very little results are done. It's a huge disservice to yourself. That is how I run out of all money I had. That is how I got huge pain in my body, especially back, lower back, and whole back actually. But it started in the lower back, where I couldn't move and I was crying from pain. Because I was, in my goodwill, following and doing exactly what I was told. You have to hustle. You have to do cold messages for like 200 per day. You have to work 8 hours or more a day, even weekends. You have to post every day. You have to ask these questions and pursue people, on the calls, which I never liked, but I did it because I was told to do so. I learned all the objection handling. I was good at it, not very good, but I started to be good at it. It felt so wrong when I was doing it. It felt like me hunting, chasing, convincing. I was in the coaching call also, or coaching program. We had daily like objection handling sessions, and I realized something is wrong when I was on the call and it was my turn, and how the teacher or the coach presented how he would handle it was so wrong. Basically it was a scenario where I was offering, or I was on the call with him as my future possible client. Okay, a future possible client attending my tantra massage course this time, and I was asking him why he's willing, or why he wants to join this course, and he said, "I want to meet new women." And I was like, first of all, I didn't expect that someone would come to the pure, authentic tantra massage course where you go for learning how to work with your energy, or how to work with your clients' energies, and how to help them to say that. And then he started objection handling in the way that I don't exactly remember, to be honest, what he said, but he made it fit to his desire, which I wouldn't accept that person, not even if I would be in a huge desperation of money, because that is not why we go there. And that is where I really realized, it was like, slap, this is wrong. This is wrong. This is just, for the people, for the money, for this is chasing. It's mind work. It's something I don't want to be part of. So I stopped. I stopped with that, and I went into more of recovery and following energy work, and that is where I felt this is how it should be. We all are different. There are different type of people with different energy blueprints, and what works for me doesn't have to work for you. What works for you doesn't have to work for me, but it can, depends. But there is nothing like one way of doing things, and that is where leaning back and surrendering comes in place, where you start to trust your intuition, your soul, how to do the business, and become more of who you truly are, what you want to do. Because maybe you don't want to hustle, maybe you don't want to work 7 days a week, maybe you don't want to work 8 hours a day, maybe what you are doing you don't want to do, you are just kind of good at it and you have good living money income from that, but it's something you don't want to do. To leaning and surrendering to your intuition and letting your body pure intelligence to radiate, and you listen to it, is the bravest thing you can do, because in that moment you are aligned with who you are, what you want to do, and you will know what to do. Your intuition will tell you, your soul will guide you to do so. And when you do that, 1 hour of working from this state is like 1,000 hours working from the hustling and victim place, which kind of hustling is. So isn't that worthy of changing the structure, letting go of all the conditions, letting go of everything what you were told to do. I sometimes I have feeling like I never grew up. Like there are always people telling me what to do. When I was a kid, I wanted to grow up, so no one would tell me what to do. But it seems like sometimes I have the feeling like I'm still a kid, and there are people forcing me and telling me what to do. And that was some of the past coaches. Like, what? They demanded to surrender completely and do exactly what they tell you, without you doubting, without you questioning. I don't know how people can do that. Well, obviously there are people they have results, but there are people they don't, and they are thinking something is wrong with them, and they say it doesn't work, this type of coaching for me, and then other coaches go and says, it doesn't work because you do not do the work, because you do not do what it takes, because you're lazy. So pick up your bum and start working. What if the structure, the way how they work, is completely wrong to your structure? And they don't want to see, they don't believe in that, because for them it works. They had some successful clients with that too, and they were told the same. They are most probably on the coaching program, which does the same to them. So I'm challenging you to do the bravest thing you can in your life now, because maybe there is something more, but now, to lean back, to step back and observe what is that you truly want, desire, and you are here to do. Pure or clean your body, because all these beliefs and all these traumas and limitations you've been given and accepted are like, blinding or shutting down, your body intelligence. So when it speaks, you don't hear it because it's covered. Clean your body, clean your mind, and start leaning deeply into your intuition. It can be hard time, and it will be. When I started doing that, my whole body was completely shaking. Not from fear, but from this you have to work and push and go and work and do. And I stepped back and I calmed down and relaxed, and my ego, my mind went crazy, went nuts, and I didn't know what to do. I was like, I have to do something. I have to make a post. Even like addicted, like addict. I have to make a post. It doesn't matter what it will be. I have to make a post. Then a wave of fear can come too, with the whole body shaking as well, that I experienced too. The fear of not knowing, and fear of future and what will happen. And that is where I suggest you to don't do these things alone, because it's very easy to turn back. It's very easy to don't see the progress. But if you have someone who does see it, who works with you, who helps you, who holds you a little bit, because I don't want to say or don't want to do the complete holding, but holds you, like saving or having your back, actually, if you will fall, they will catch you, but they will let you a little bit fall, because still, if you start falling, you may still balance back by yourself, and that is empowerment. But if you are really leaning back, your coach, your mentor can little bit push you, so you get the strength and energy and knowing how to go back to your core. And that is how I work and want to work and will work, and that is how I can help you, and I'm happy to do so. If you feel resonating with this, what you have to do is just text me or email me. And if you don't feel like working with me, it's fine, but I still would like to challenge you, to dare you to start leaning more into your intuition, surrendering to who you are more and more, and become your true self, and serve from that place, and create a beautiful world for yourself and for your family and for your clients, without being someone you are not, but by being someone who you are. So thank you for watching. That is all. I could continue, but that is for another day. So love you, sending kiss. Have a beautiful day, beautiful weekend, and talk to you soon.